Now that we've gotten comfortable with solving our quadratics with the quadratic formula, let's take a look at some special cases that we might see. So when solving our quadratic formula, we always start by labeling A, B, and C. Whenever it's already set equal to 0, like this one. And then we plug into our formula. X equals negative B plus or minus the square root B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. We do our B squared first. Everything else will get copied. So we have 16 minus 4 times 1 times 4. And then 2 times 1 in the bottom. Then in our calculator, we'll get to do the negative 4 times A times C. So we'll have 16 minus 16. Then we'll do our subtraction. And we'll take our square root. Square root of 0 is just 0. Here's why it's a special case. If I add 0 or I subtract 0, it's not going to change this negative 4. I can split it into 2 if I want, but I'm going to get the same number. So I'll write this as an example. You don't have to copy this part down. I just want you to be able to see that I'm going to get the same answer no matter what. Adding 0 still gives me negative 4 on top. Subtracting 0 still gives me negative 4 on the top. Either way I go about it, I simplify down to negative 4 divided by 2, which is negative 2. So it's a special case because I got the same answer twice. When we have 0 as what we call the discriminant, the number under the radical, then I get only one solution. Let's look at another example of a special case. So we'll list our A, B, and C. Oh, shoot. I jumped the gun. I need to subtract that 5 on both sides. And I know that I jumped the gun because it doesn't equal 0. So we'll need to subtract 5 from both sides. Giving us 6x squared minus 10x plus 10 equals 0. And I don't want you to get the wrong idea and just assume that every time your B and your C are the same number, that I'm going to have one of these special cases. You still got to work it through to the end, even if it's a special case. So EA is 6. B is equal to negative 10, and C is equal to positive 10. So X equals negative B, that means it's a positive 10, plus or minus the square root B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. So we'll square our number under the radical first, our B. Negative 10 squared is 100. And then we can also do our 2A at the bottom to give us 12. Now we can do -4 times 6 times 10. And we get -240. So 10 plus or minus the square root of 100 minus 240 all over 12. 100 minus 240 is what I get to do next. And I get -140. And the next step is to take the square root. But we know that we don't know how to take the square root of a negative number yet. We haven't learned that. So we get to stop right there and say no real solution.